I just made one of the most impulsive decisions of my entire life.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
The one and only Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vee has pre-released his new book called 12 and a Half, and it's already Amazon's #1 bestseller. The whole book is about making smart business decisions through emotional intelligence. And when I say emotional intelligence, I'm talking about things like curiosity, empathy, and self-awareness. Well, I made an extremely impulsive but also a very calculated investment decision regarding Gary Vee's new book. And as you probably guessed from the title, I bought 372 copies of the 12 and a Half on pre-release. But the big question most of you probably have is, why would I do that? This is where it gets interesting. Now, Gary Vee recently launched a new project called Vee Friends. It's a series of NFTs that are characters with different traits that are personally designed by Gary Vee himself. And these NFTs also act as access tokens to a conference called VeeCon that he's going to be putting on every year. Essentially, these NFTs give you access to a community of other entrepreneurs, influencers, and creatives, including Gary Vee himself. Now, the Vee Friends are already on sale, and they go for a lot of money. If you go to vfriends.com and just scroll down, you'll see the cost of these average around 10 Ethereum each, which right now is over $30,000. It's pretty crazy how much these are going for. So you're probably wondering, Brian, what does this new book have to do with his Vee Friends NFTs? And I'll admit, there's a bit of speculation here, but it's a calculated assumption. Gary held a special 24-hour giveaway. For every 12 copies of his new book you purchased between 4 p.m. on August 27th and 5 p.m. on August 28th, you were promised to be eligible for one gift. So if you order 24 books, you're eligible for 2 gifts. 360 books, and you're eligible for 30 gifts. You get the idea. He didn't say exactly what the gifts will be, but he did give a major hint. When talking about the giveaway, he said, "Too many of you missed out on Vee Friends and ended up regretting it. I'm doing this new offer now to make sure my community wins big." What does that mean? Buying 12 books is a good idea. Buying 24 or 36 or 48 or 360 books is a great idea. He also mentioned that buying through Barnes & Noble specifically was a good idea. I'll be honest, I first was thinking small and I bought only 12 books. But then I thought of my risk versus reward on this one and realized it would almost be stupid for me not to buy an additional 360 books. Even with shipping down here to Puerto Rico, buying 12 books cost around $300. If these new NFTs end up being worth around 10 ETH each, like his current Vee Friends, that's 100x on my money. Now, you might find this interesting. I didn't buy the 372 books based off of the number he mentioned in his article. I based it off of the current price of Ethereum, my assumed value of each NFT I'd receive, and what it would take for the NFTs to have a total value of over $1 million. The price of Ethereum on the 27th was around $3,250. And I should be set to get 31 NFTs that are hopefully worth 10 Ethereum each. That makes for a total of $1,007,500. Now, are they going to be a new series of Vee Friends or have a different name and token benefit entirely? I don't know. That's part of the excitement, honestly. And you're probably wondering what I'll be doing with these 372 books. Well, they will mostly be donated to different nonprofits and school libraries here in Puerto Rico. And I'll make this promise. If the value of the NFTs I receive are anywhere close to $1 million, I'll buy even more of the book to donate to every single middle school and high school library here in Puerto Rico. That's a total of 636 schools. And I actually think that's an ambitious undertaking, buying and delivering that number of books around the islands. But something that goes along with the whole premise of what Gary Vee is trying to accomplish. Give, show kindness, and you'll go a long way in business. I should mention too, I'll also be giving away some of these books to different members of my new Telegram group. You can find the link in the description. No catch, if you're in there participating and helping people improve their finances, business, or talking about investing, I'll routinely be giving out some of these books to you guys until I run out. Go ahead and smash that like button. I'll be bringing you updates on exactly what I get from Gary Vee and its assessed value. And remember to become an OG and click subscribe. And you guys have a great day.